everybody, it's Katie with the Super Conscious Explorers channel. I'm here to start a conversation about dreams and why they are so important to our soul work evolution here on Earth. So this is an exciting one for me. I dream quite frequently. I go through periods of many dreams, and then I will go through periods of not dreaming for a while. So that's a totally normal thing. But I want to talk about how important dreams are, why they're important, and why we should all be keeping a dream journal if we do remember some of our dreams. So, first and foremost, everybody dreams, but not everybody remembers their dreams. And that's okay. I mean, we're all different and special in our own unique ways. Dreams, my guides speak to me through dreams. That's just the way that I work. Not everybody has the same ways of obtaining information. So, but if you do dream, 100% your guides, your ancestors, your star family, whoever is guiding you, and I do believe that different guides kind of take over different dreams. So that's super important to get guidance from dreams. And that's, I believe, the number one reason why we do dream is to, yes, process emotional stuff that's happened, but I really think it's our guides connecting to us to give us messages on how to move through things. So let's talk about the benefits of keeping a dream journal. The first benefit is the brain dump. So if you've had a highly charged dream or a nightmare or something that you just keep replaying and don't understand, the brain dump, just writing it down and getting it out of your head onto the paper. That'll help you go throughout your day, and it creates space to remember more of your dream, because that's what I've done before. It's like I'll remember little bits and pieces of a chaotic dream, and I'm sitting there trying to figure it out and just turning my brain into a pretzel. So I'll just write down what I can remember and let it go. And then throughout the day, I might get little random extra pieces that just kind of fall into place. So I'll go back and I'll add those to it. It just makes it a little bit easier to go about your day. It takes away some of the charge. So it's very helpful. Number two, the benefit of keeping a dream journal is being able to see the patterns within your dreams, which will then show you the patterns within your life. Because you can go back and sense certain emotions, certain symbolisms that keep repeating, and it'll totally give you this intuitive hit, like, okay, I need to pay attention to this. This needs to be my focus, because this is what my guides are repeatedly bringing to my awareness. Which brings us to number 3 of the benefits of keeping a dream journal: shadow work healing. So being able to see those patterns in your dreams, correlate them to your waking life, and how to heal it. Because most certainly your guides will throw something in there that's not just the problem. They'll give you the solution along with it. So that's why writing everything down, even the littlest bits, really adds up, and you can get some really amazing and profound information from writing out your dreams. Number 4 benefit of keeping a dream journal: a deeper connection with your guides. Because this is how, one way, they speak to us. And only the symbolisms and synchronicities that we personally understand. So if you start taking note and taking the action of writing it down, that's showing your guides that you care, and they'll give you more. They're like, oh, this chick's working with us now. She's starting to get it. Let's give her a little bit more. Because they really only try to give you what you can handle. And I mean, I think that's why a lot of people stop dreaming or don't dream that often, is just they don't realize how important it actually is. And so so your guides decide it's not important to them. That's not how we're going to give them information. Let's try a different way. Number 5 benefit of keeping a dream journal is being able to dream more often and more vivid. Because it's that connection with the guides. They will give you more information to collect and to sift through. And it just, when you care, not overly care, not obsess, but when you truly care, it's like you'll get more. If you see the benefits of it, you'll get more of it. Bonus, number 6, writing down your dreams increases the chances of lucid dreaming, which is being able to be aware that you're dreaming in your dream. So then you can do whatever you want. You can go anywhere you want to go. I personally am not the best lucid dreamer. I haven't really tried. I've only done lucid dreaming by accident a few times. I might try in the future, but I just feel like I get enough here. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about what to write down in a dream journal. What gives you the most benefit, things to be aware of, pay attention to. First and foremost, number 1, write everything down. Everything. Every little bit and piece that you could possibly remember. And you can always come back and add to it. I have seen little one-liner entries in my dream journal, and then things next to it writing out, okay, this date, please see this date, what the dream was about, because they were correlated. So it's not about how much you remember. The most important thing is what stands out most to you. So don't worry about if you can only remember, I only remember being in the forest camping with my friends, or I only remember driving in the car with this person. It's like, if that's all you remember, that's fine. But touch on the feelings and, extract all the information from that little bit that you can. You can always come back. So, the second thing is, so the most important thing is the feeling of the dream. Doesn't matter what you dreamt about, really. I mean, it does, but the feeling is definitely more important because it's what it means to you. So what the residual feeling is. So then number 3 is what else stands out the most to you. So, I mean, feelings again, interactions with people, places, animals, and the symbolism. So I have been dreaming about animals this past week more than I've probably dreamt in my entire life. So I've been taking note. It's like, okay, how do I feel when some of them, invoke a little bit of fear? And then another one was just this amazing, loving feeling. So, and I had a dream about a cougar in my tree, and it was the feeling of like awe and reverence. There was a little bit of fear because cougars are literally one of the things I fear most in the forest right now. But I remember looking at it with awe and just, this is such a beautiful creature. Like, that could literally leap on my deck and eat my face. But I didn't have the dread, like the fear. So it was like, almost like an acceptance. And then The other animal I've dreamt about recently is a bear. I had a bear hug me, which was most definitely one of my guides, like consoling me and saying everything's gonna be okay. But in previous dreams that I have written down, bears getting into the house, it induced fear. So it's like being able to see from the fear point to the love acceptance point. They can change throughout. So it's like making sure that you write down the feelings and anything that you possibly can, because it might change a little bit, and it's really cool to be able to see your evolution through your dreams. So yeah, and what does the symbolism mean to you personally? Like the bear to me can mean something completely, can, invoke a feeling of love and comfort, but somebody else down the road could feel the fear. So number 4, you should write down if this dream reminds you of another dream you've had. And if so, just write down just a little side note. It doesn't have to be the whole dream, but you'll soon see that it's like certain feelings pop up in multiple dreams. So then the next question to ask is, does it remind you of something in your waking life? And that's the big benefit of being able to look back, because you date your dream journal. I should keep a normal journal, but you can go back and look at the dates and, remember, see what you were going through at that time. Check your dreams out, see the patterns and the correlations there. And you can see how the dream was trying to guide you through that portion of your life. So, all right. Once you have all the information down and how you feel about it personally, your personal symbolism, then you can go and you can look up meanings of certain symbolisms. Only after you decide for yourself what it means. And it doesn't have to be a big, long explanation. I mean, it can literally just be like crow, wisdom. Some people see crow and they're like, death. You want to see how different interpretations for symbolisms can be. Just look up crow. You're going to get the gamut of, it's a good omen, it's a bad omen. That's why it's super important to decipher for yourself and how it felt in your dream first. Okay, so then you can look at the other symbolism and, see what resonates with you. Don't take the first thing and be like, okay, that's what it means, let's go. You can do a little looking and just see what resonates with you. That's the best way. Okay, so that would have been number 6. Number 7, and the very last one, after you do all that stuff, you can use divination. So you can use tarot, oracle cards, runes. You can use a pendulum to ask questions about your dreams. I recommend less is more when it comes to the divination techniques. But to each their own. I'm not going to tell you how to decipher your own dreams. I'm just guidelines. But yeah, so you can pull a card and see what comes out and what part of the dream it takes you back to. So super fun stuff, guys. I love dreams. Dreams have taught me so much, have given me so much information, working through healing past lives that I've had. I found out my starseed lineages, some of my most recent starseed lineages, direct connection to guides. It's not lucid dreaming, but I've had dreams where things came out of my mouth, words, wisdom that were not my own. So I know that was definitely my higher self coming through to give me a message through myself in a dream. So those are really cool ones. So there's just a lot that goes on. Sorry, guys. So there's just a lot that goes on with dreams and what we can get out of them. And Dixie. All right, guys, I think that's my cue. So anyways, if you guys have questions, comments, I want to keep this going. I want to do this as a series. So please ask your questions. Tell me about your dreams. And I would like to do a live to chit chat sometime. So yeah, let me know. And my email address will be down below if you don't feel comfortable putting them in the comments, because that's kind of how I am. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to hear from you, and keep on dreaming. Love you guys. Bye.